Radio, it's time for our guest segment on GNSL. As always, we basically bring on some crazy and fantastic Sri Lankans.
Of course,
doing
all
some
around the world.
all over the world, doing so many different things, talking about so many different achievements, what they're after, what they're doing, what they are right smack in the middle of. And in the past, we've had some fantastic guests actually coming up on GNSL. And today's guest, of course, is no difference. But the only difference is the fact that she is all the way in Canada.
Yep.
Yeah, so her name is Shanika.
Ekanaika.
Shanika Ekanaika is on the show with us. Hi, Shanika.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Well, we're good. We're good.
You've seen it all.
Yeah.
So we are okay. We survived and started the show.
That's right.
There you go.
Shanika is in Canada, and the reason that we're actually speaking to Shanika is that she is part of the Great Canadian Baking Show,
Wow.
right? The Great Canadian Baking Show. It's fantastic. And Shanika, we're going to get into the show per se, find out how you actually managed to go on the show, as a matter of fact, or be a part of the show. But what we hear about the show is it's supposedly the nicest reality cooking show in the world.
Really?
Yeah, is that true?
It is true. The cast, the crew, oh my goodness, you won't find nicer people. They're so lovely. It's amazing. The support that they give you, and yeah, they're so helpful. It's really nice. It is really the best. I'm so lucky to have been in that.
So Shanika, talk us through. Now, you definitely must have been a fan of the show before you decided to take part. What was the process like?
So it is very stressful, I must say, because there's a lot of because I do work full time, and apart from that, once you're selected, there's a selection process. I applied last year in December, and then for the first time we had an open call, and which I auditioned for in January. They did a little video skit and all of that, and from there onwards they move you on to another round if you get selected, where you got to do a Zoom bake-off, where they actually watch you baking within a certain time period, and they ask you questions because they need to know if you can actually bake what you actually brought. So after that, they tell you if you got selected later, about a month later, and from there onwards, it's just go with a lot of practice. There's obviously each week we have a different theme. And there's a signature, a showstopper, and a technical bake. So we do practice for our signatures and our showstoppers before the show for all the episodes, because we got to come up with our own recipes and the design and all of that. The technical is something that's given by the judges. So we really don't know what we are getting. Again, everything is done within a time period. And so many things can go because it's a new area that you're working with. But it was honestly the best experience ever.
So talk us through this whole signature bake. Now, obviously, you have to, I believe, come up with a dish that sort of resonates what you do best. Well, how does that work?
Yes, a signature would be something that, as you mentioned that very nicely, you said it very nicely, something that I would, so for me, for our first week, of course, being born and raised in Sri Lanka, I obviously want to show all the Sri Lankan flavors and everything that I love about Sri Lanka. So I used to eat a lot of pineapple ghetto when I was there, and that's what I brought to my signature bake. I had, again, cinnamon, pineapple, rum, all of that. Signature bakes are what you would call something that you would bake always, rather.
So I'm sure you've had quite a few number of episodes by now, quite a few types of cakes that you made. I've seen them on Instagram and they're beautiful. What was your most favorite cake to make and why?
Thank you. So, with regards to, it's not just a cake show. So, we need to know how to make pies, bread, a pastry, lots of things. So, we need to make our own pastry within like 4 hours. We need to be able to
In home science class?
not pastry. So there's
No?
like not I don't think we did pastry in school,
Sorry, then.
but
Sorry, I probably would have not been in that class anyways.
I still follow the school chocolate biscuit pudding recipe. That's like my go-to. Yes, it's the best. Yeah, sorry, I missed the question. I forgot what the question was.
Yeah, so the most amazing cake you've done and why you like it. I'm going to just concentrate on cake because I love cakes.
The most amazing cake I have made on the show, right?
Yes,
Or
of course, on the
in
show.
general.
On the show.
Yeah, so it again, passion fruit, love passion fruit, and mango. And again, that was my showstopper, which where my cake was, it resonated the Sri Lankan water lily, because that was the homegrown bake that we had to do. And of course, home bake, Sri Lankan national flower, water lily, and tropical fruit. Wanted to do all of that. Yeah.
So Shanika, now what we've seen different cooking shows, and over a period of time, obviously contestants start building a fan base. There are certain, there's a group behind certain contestants wanting them to win and egging them on and on social media and so on. And then you've got the others, of course, basically egging other contestants on. Have you built a little community of groupies for yourself?
I don't know. I don't like to know either, but it is a very supportive community. Like we there's no negative comments, nothing like that I received. So everything has always been positive, and they're all, yes, the comments are all very nice and very welcoming, and it makes you feel very welcome and warm and fuzzy.
Do you get recognized when you're walking on the streets in Ontario?
Unfortunately, not.
We are not. Wait, she'll get there. We are not there yet.
Not there
but step
yet.
by step.
Yes, not
You
there
will
yet.
get there for sure. But I know for a fact that there's a lot of love coming your way from Sri Lanka. I mean, even from school and stuff like that. How does that? I mean, how is that experience for you? I know suddenly, a lot of love and affection and comments and whatnot coming your way. How do you manage that? How are you feeling about it?
It is very nice to know that there's a lot of support. Like everyone really cheers you on. I didn't expect all of that, but it is very nice. It's nice to know that you're appreciated. And I mean, you might not do it. I know it's on like national TV and all of that, but you're not doing it to, I don't know, show off or get any recognition from that side. You do it mainly because you like or love what you do, and it's nice to know that you're being appreciated.
So, Shanika, I wanted to basically ask you in terms of the show per se, identifying the great Canadian baker, the finals, how does it work? Does the audience get involved, or is it only the judges? How does the whole process work?
Uh, so the audience, it's not voter based or anything like that. It's not a competition where you get a prize or anything like that. Like the main thing is you get a crystal cake stand that says the Great Canadian Baking Show, season 9. And for the finale, it's generally the families and the contestants only who go for it. And I mean, it's really nice. It's nice to see that. Of course, during COVID, it was very different. But now it's contestants and their families who can make it, because we have provinces and everyone, there's a baker from each province, more or less. And families who can travel do come in for it.
So, Shanika, what would I mean? You just said obviously there is no prize money or anything. Obviously, there's a in terms of recognition there is. But personally, what have you got out of the show apart from the nice comments? Apart from the ability to actually bake all the stuff that you love, being put under pressure, basically needing to bake things, at certain times. Uh, Personally, what have you got out of the show?
Personally, I have gained a new baking family, because you meet 10 people who are like minded, and you can talk about things that you can't really talk about with other people because they think you're a little weird anyway. So it's nice to have that family that you can talk cake things with, or baking things with, or just admire a kitchen and everyone being, oh my gosh, there is the perfect kitchen. So, yeah, and also with regards to getting to know them, it's now, I mean, we chat every day, we speak to each other every day, we're always messaging everyone. We have a little baking group, also get included into the bigger, greater baking family from with the bakers from the other seasons. So it's, yeah, I think that's an experience by itself, because there's so many experienced bakers in this group, and you can just ask them anything you want. It's so easy, not just on stuff, just life in general. If you need someone to support you, if you need to vent, yeah, it's the best.
Well, just one final question, Shanika, I wanted to basically ask you is the fact that with the experience that you've got from the show, has this opened up a new avenue in terms of, you thinking that one day you would like to start your own bakery down the road, own a little corner shop, put up something because this is your passion, isn't it? Why don't you turn your passion into, money?
Yes, I mean, I definitely should, especially since I love pink and everything that I do has some sort of pink in it. I definitely want to open a little pink cafe where you can come and sit and have a piece of cake and an eclair, because eclairs are so difficult to find here at least. So, yes.
Come to Sri Lanka.
Yeah, but you only get
We
them.
can ship
Ship
you
them,
the
we can ship
eclairs.
them from here.
No, that's
Okay, so
like
you
it's,
can be the baker who makes eclairs.
yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go in a little pink shop,
Yeah,
sipping a
Yes.
little cup of tea. There you go.
Yes.
It'll be cute. Be cute. Be very Shaneka.
Shanika, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Thank you so much for giving us more details on the Great Canadian Bake Show,
Season 9.
season 9. And yeah, I mean, it's again, like Andy said, I'm sure there's a lot of love that's actually coming your way all the way a couple of 100,000 miles from on the other side of the world. It's like it's like past 7 o'clock for us, and it's 10 o'clock for her.
Yeah.
So it's the early mornings clearly on the other side of the world. Yeah, Shanika, thank you so much. Want to wish you all the very best, and here's hoping that you will strive to start your little pink cafe very soon.
Thank you very much. It was really nice being on here. Thank you.
No
See you.
worries. Thank you so
Bye.
much. There you go.
Bye.
Shanika, all the way from Canada, talking to us about her experience in the Great Canadian
Baking show.
Baking Show.
Yeah.
Great Canadian Baking Show season 9. This is what Sri Lankans all over the world doing great things all the time. And when we basically do get a hold of them, we get them on the show.
Yep. Yep.
All right, time to move on. It's time for us to get into game night. It's a lot of fun today. It's completely different. And this is something that we're hoping to continue as long as it actually works out. All right, right after this.